Peace, y'all. Alright, so I'm back with another reading. Wish you inner peace and wholeness and sending nothing but love. Okay. I don't know, y'all. In the spirit, I just feel like I need to burn a little bit of sage right now. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Alright. If you're new here, welcome. Ooh, sorry. Okay. If you're new here, welcome. Welcome back to the OG squad. All right, Soul Chat family. You know I love you. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes. All right, I really appreciate it. And it's how we help send the message out to the collective via the algorithm. All right, let me make sure this is straight. Okay, I got you. Okay. So, got some tarot today. All right. Make sure to only take what resonates and leave what does not. Remember that messages are timeless. All right. Just because I don't call out your zodiac sign does not mean that this is not your reading. Okay. I'm going to hit the bell. Say my prayer. All right. My benevolent, most high divine spirit, my angels, my ancestors, my spirit team, guardian angel, spirit guides. I thank you and I ask you protect me as I channel the message and the energy and read it. I say, okay. 3 of Wands, first card out. Okay, you're going your own way. Wow. Okay, so there are big changes. Okay, there are changes happening. There are opportunities on the horizon or presently here. Okay. Ten of Wands. Yeah, some responsibility. Okay. So it doesn't necessarily have to be horrible, okay? It depends on your outlook. This is something about more like it's about your outlook, okay? So what's coming in could be it could be a lot to handle or something different, okay? Whether or not it is more responsibility, whether or not it's working more, whether or not it's doing something more, having to be available more, or whatever that is for you, okay? And what's going to get you through this with these wands, fire represents spirit, okay? 10 of Pentacles, this is something that's going to leave you a legacy, all right? This is something that you're really building, okay? So whatever's coming in, it's literally like, it's one of those things like, you can stick with it, okay? Keep reminding yourself to stay motivated. You got this, all right? What is your motivation, okay? That stability, the happy family, and or the independence, okay? Whether or not generational wealth, all right? Whatever it is that you've been looking forward to, this next stage, this energy that's coming in, it's all for the better. Remember your motivation. That's going to help to keep you straight and focused, all right? Five of Cups. That Five of Cups felt a little sad energy. So I was going to say somebody could feel, is this the collective Five of Cups? Or is this the relative Five of Cups? Okay, so whether or not relative, family, I don't know how it go. Okay, whatever it is for you, somebody's sad about you. Okay, somebody's sad about you. That's coming through in the energy. I don't claim that energy though. It's not mine. So you could be feeling as well. Whether or not you're gonna be guilt tripped or somebody tries to, adhere to your emotional side or, or your feelings or something like that, okay? Somebody could not like the route that you're going, okay? Ace of Pentacles, you got a gift coming in, though. Yeah, keep your eyes on the prize, all right? So it's really this energy. This Five of Cups really does not feel, it's not tied in with any of that energy. This Five of Cups is someone else significantly feeling sad or melancholy, all right? Tower, because changes are happening, all right? Big changes. You're making big changes in your life, all right? And everybody's not a part of it. This Five of Cups was Ace of Pentacles. Somebody could be wanting to also give you something out of guilt or wanting to give you something or something like that, okay? Try to see. Don't want to focus on this Five of Cups. I'm gonna go ahead and see so we can go ahead and clear and close out the energy. Yeah, somebody in their feelings. Big time. Seven Wands, because they're blocked and you're not going towards them. Yeah, so somebody, you feel me? Somebody feels the type of way because they can't get through to you. Alright. You know who that is. What's on the bottom of the deck? Death card. Yeah. So that's ending. So you're you could be also burning bridges right now, okay? You're forming new bridges, burning old bridges, not wanting to go backwards. You're going forward. You're building new connections, okay? Yeah, because you've manifested this way, and this is something that you really wanted for yourself. This is one of the things, like, when you want something big, sacrifices have to be made, and you're making the sacrifices that you need to make in order for you to call in and or live the life that you want, or have the things that you want come into your life. That's why you got to stay focused. You've been staying focused. The Hermit mode, yeah, you've been handling a lot on your own. Virgo, major Virgo energy. You've been doing big boss, big business stuff, whether or not you are actually a business owner or you just been working a lot or whatever you're doing, because you're focused. Like, you're really focused and doing what you need to do. The Magician and the Hermit, this is big magic. Okay, this is big magic. This is independent work. This is something that you're manifesting in your world and your life. Okay, and it's taking a lot of energy. Okay, it's taking a lot of energy, a lot of time. So you could be delegating your time. All right. Yeah, walking away. Somebody, you've definitely walked away from some relatives or something like that. Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. You're walking away from certain things. Or family dynamic, whatever. You're going your own way. Good on you, okay? Because even I do that personally. Did and are currently doing that, so I can resonate with it. Because not many people actually do that, okay? I'm doing something like in living my own life and you living your own life. You're doing something that most of your relatives haven't did. They're too afraid to be alone. They're too attached they're too attached to go their own way and leave behind the things they need to so that they can actually have the life that they actually dreamed of having, okay? And that takes a lot of courage, okay? That takes a lot of willpower. That takes a lot of resilience. That takes a lot of discipline, okay? That's the one obstacle some people just may not get over. And these people are stuck in their heads about it. King of Cups. Ooh. So you got a whole good ass life, brand new life, all right? You could be about to receive a gift from a masculine energy that cares about you, okay? Somebody sees what you're doing, okay? Somebody sees and somebody understands what you're doing and why you're doing it, and they, they wholeheartedly support you, okay? The Empress, baby, you the Empress? Divine feminine, okay? Whether masculine, whether you're a man or a woman, whatever. Divine feminine energy, yes, okay? Three of Wands, the Magician, the Empress, because, baby, you want the good life, and that's whatever the good life is for you. Not the good life of societal projection good life. Your own personal built good life, okay? I love that. Major Taurus, Libra energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces is significant. Cancer season is ending at the time that I'm doing this. It's about to be Leo season, okay? Five of Swords, yeah. You're defeating and having these battles within yourself. Overcoming these things within yourself is allowing you to overcome these obstacles, these people, these things outside of you as well. Okay, keeping your eyes on the prize. This is something that you've considered. Judgment. You have really considered this. You've thought this through. You know what you want. You know what it's worth. And you're going to do what you need to do to get to where you need to go. Point blank, period. I need to write that down. That's going to be the title of this video. I got this in a notebook. Okay. All right. Yeah. This is something that's been been under consideration. Okay. With Judgment, this isn't just some overnight thought process. Okay. With this Ten of Wands here and all that. No, this is something that has been considered for a while at that. Could even be years. Okay. And you're just finally making the moves that you need to make, or you finally done the work to be able to officially do what you need to do to fully close out certain energy cycles, connections, and places like that, you know? Let's see. Knight of Wands. Yeah, and the Knight of Wands, it fell on the floor. Okay. Somebody feels like you're making brash decisions. All right. They feel like you're just making brash decisions, and you're just trying to block them off. You're just blocking them off. Crazy. People think what they want to think, and you also let people think what they want to think. Unless you get to speak to them directly, baby, then you're going to tell them what tea is. But otherwise, you minding your business. Yeah, that's how they feel too. And Judgment right next to that Knight of Wands. Yeah. You're being perceived as brash. And for someone, I just heard irresponsible. Knight of Swords. But somebody's defending you, all right? There's a masculine energy here who's defending your movements, coming in like, nah, like, here's some clarity, okay? They not moving like that, like how you think they moving. You're completely misunderstanding, misinterpreting their intentions and their movements. It ain't got shit to do with you, okay? The Hierophant, yeah, because this is a path that you're destined to take. The High Priest, Hierophant, High Priest, yeah. This could also be a part of your soul contract, okay? Like, this is something that needs to be completed. It's something that has to be done. It's probably something that's needed to be done in your bloodline, because this could be connected to a generational curse as well. It's something that's been needed to do, but nobody has had the galls to do it, okay? You also could be a messenger, all right? A messenger or a seer, or be gifted or do God's work and things like that. And in order for, this is so powerful. Three of Wands, the Magician, the Empress, and the Hierophant. This is somebody who is living purpose, and they're doing what they need to do. And understand, when you have a living purpose, everybody is not going to understand your living purpose, okay? Your purpose did not come through in a conference call for everybody to know. It came directly to you for you to know. And those who need to know will know, okay? And will either support you, or God will send them on your path to help you to further gain, grow, learn, whatever, what have you, how it work, okay? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, baby, because you've overcome a lot of something inside of you that's now allowing you to be able to accumulate, okay? That's allowing you to be able to accumulate, whether or not finances, whether or not stability, the discipline, okay? You're truly devoting yourself to what really needs to be, you really need to devote yourself to. Rabbits are significant. That's also connected to fertility. So you're doing a lot of growing. You're doing a lot of planting seeds. Certain seeds that you have also planted are actually really sprouting at this time, okay? A lot of things have already sprouted, and they are bearing fruit, and now you're seeing the fruit of the work and the energy that you have put in as well come through for you. Stay focused, okay? Two of Cups. Yeah, you're looking for either what you're looking for, or you're only allowing yourself to be in connections that are with a similar type of energy, okay? Not in an egotistical way, but something that is healthy, okay? You're only drinking of the type of cups that you would pour, okay? Literally. If not, you go on your own way. Point blank, period. Four of Cups. Two of Wands. You're not allowing anybody to waste your time, because you know exactly what you want. Exactly. Nine of Cups. You're moving swiftly into a position and doing exactly what you need to do. Okay? Alright, no emotion. That's what business is. What song is that? I can't remember. I know somebody knows. Let me know in the comments if you know what song that is. You handling business. You're focused on the long-term investment, okay, the long-term return, not and the long-term the long-term goal and the long-term investment and the long-term reward. Okay. When you truly buckle in and focus and discipline yourself. Hold on, I got to sneeze. Okay, it went away. But it's still like kind of a stuffy nose. I like that feeling when it sneeze. Okay, so you could feel like that. You could have felt like you need to sneeze. All right. Keeping your nose clean. Okay. Five of Pentacles. Yeah. Whoever this person is that you have in your corner that's defending you, they're not going to let you be left out in the cold, okay? They're not going to let you be left out in the cold. You can also have, you're experiencing a surge of creativity, of movement, okay? Of stability. Things just feel like they're going right because you're doing what you need to do, okay? And you know, when things feel like that and when things are going like that, you know, it could be something karmic or something like that that'll try to come in and try to, you know, throw you off your path, or when things are going good, or if somebody notices that you're doing good and then they want to come back in and get a piece and all that stuff. And then, no. Okay, so you keep focusing on this, all right? That yellow represents your solar plexus chakra, your will, what you will do and what you won't. You're going to get that. Allow your creativity to flourish. That means that you're really in a good spot. Your creativity is flowing. You have stability. You're gaining all this security. Okay. You're taking new leaps and bounds. You have new opportunities. You're branching out. Okay. Step further, Heroic, please, Spirit. Seven of Swords and the Star. Major Aquarius energy. Okay. The Star and the Ace of Wands with the Seven of Swords. That means that this is some really good energy, okay? Because Seven of Swords can mean many different things. It generally would be like negative, like not necessarily negative, but like sneaky, okay? Sneaky and or toxic energy. But it's like, nah, like it's literally God giving you your way out type of energy, okay? And you move it silently. That's what it's really giving me. Because with the Star and the Ace of Wands, that's beautiful healing energy. This is powerful healing energy. This is the type of energy that can change the world. This is the type of energy that can change one person's world or everybody's world, okay? Yeah. And so you moving silently. You could also not even be bragging or telling or talking about the things that are you got going on, okay? You could like, congratulations, you got big stuff going on, but you feel me, don't nobody know about it. Congratulations, okay? Yeah. Baby moving over in silent, like the Seven of Swords next to the Fool. Seven Sword next to the Fool, baby, you moving real silent. Keep it that way. It's working out in your favor. The Emperor. Ooh, Two of Cups with the Emperor. Yeah, you only trade in cups with other boss energies, okay? Okay. Other individuals that understand the type of mindset that you have, okay? You're no longer over explaining yourself. You're doing what you need to do, and it's either they understand or they don't, because baby, we ain't got time to waste. Plain blank period. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely some feminine. There's a feminine energy out here, whether or not Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but you got some feminine energies that's heard about this storyline ending while you moving forward. Six of Cups. The Nine of Cups. And that came out in line on with the previous connections. Yeah, you're in an extremely magnetic energy. Okay. So like I said earlier, talking about like people coming around, especially when you're doing really good. Like you just really focus, you've been working on your energy. So like I said this in one of my last readings, one of the last 2 readings I did. When you're magnetic, you attract things, period. It's not always you are what you attract. It is also when you are extremely magnetic, what you can attract anything with honey. Everything's attracted to honey. Ants, bees, flies, okay? Like good shit and bad shit is attracted to honey. You are motherfucking honey, okay? So, with your attractive energy, you got certain connections trying to come in, okay? It's all up to your discernment and your discretion. The choice is yours. Literally, the choice is yours. You also notice you be getting a lot of downloads. You can feel really in tune. You can feel like God is really like, that's been a weird concept in it, even of it for itself for me recently, the way, because I've been conceptualizing things differently. But whether or not, you've been receiving messages, confirmations from the universe. You've been seeing a lot of different things that's telling you, like you're on the right track, keep going. You could feel like things are right. You could be really getting downloads. If you're an intuitive, you could be getting your visions. You could be really like, it's just like everything is just literally like on point, okay? It's not to say that things aren't happening, like weird things that are unfavorable aren't happening, okay? But you're noticing a lot of spiritual things, okay? Spiritual and supernatural things going on, okay? Ace of Cups, reverse, Temperance. Yeah, and you're not sharing your love or your energy with these individuals of the past, all right? Temperance, major Sagittarius energy. Yep, Ten of Cups. Ooh, with the Queen of Swords, baby. It's divine timing for this change to happen. I already said this change was destined to happen. Okay, it was gonna happen and if it didn't happen with you, since it didn't happen with your parents or your parents, it was gonna happen eventually with somebody, whether one of your descendants, because somebody had to do this, and you're the one that's doing it. Okay, so that the change that needs to happen can come on in. Big facts. Queen of Swords, straight shooter. Okay, transparent. You are seeing clearly. Okay, you are seeing clearly. My right hand is itching. Okay, so you over here gaining things. All right, point blank. Period. Beautiful. I love that. I don't want to say the Seven of Swords, Spirit. I already clarified it. Okay. About this Hierophant. Tell more about this Hierophant. Thank you, Spirit. Temperance. I told you it's divine timing. You are supported by your guardian angels, okay, and by the universe in your endeavors, especially the decisions and the things that you are doing right now. All right. Folks' feelings, folks' feelings is really hurt about you. Okay, folks' feeling is really hurt about you. Not the devil. Yeah, but you walked away from them. A lot of them, whoever it is, they got toxic. They're either toxic. They're either just toxic people in general, or they don't have to be necessarily fully toxic people, but they're toxic to your growth, which means they are toxic to you. So you are letting go of what is toxic to you, what is toxic to your mentality, what is toxic to your spirituality, what is toxic to you when it comes to building your path, cutting out, forging your path, growing, all these different things, okay? You calling a spade and the joker a joker. All right, boo. I'm going to leave this here. Love you. All right. Peace.